Hello and welcome back to Nebuchadnezzar. As I record this, the game was released today, Wednesday, February 17th, and along with the release of the game came some new, or at least a new feature or a new link here, modding. So if you click this link in your game, it will take you to the modding webpage, which I think will then allow you to add the mods in, or at least make the mods available, and then activate them for your game. Perhaps we'll take a look at some of the mods that are available once the game has some audience and some time to have mods created. But for now, we're going to continue with the campaign. So, of course, there's still just the one campaign, Nebuchadnezzar. I suspect that their plan is to make more, otherwise why would you have this screen to begin with? We've read this already back in the first episode of the series. And we also did all of these first 5 scenarios. But as you may remember from the first scenario, I had access to everything here. And I don't anymore because of the release of the game today. So we're going to start at the 6th scenario, the Early Dynastic Period, which is the beginning of the non-tutorial part of the campaign. The Early Dynastic Period was a historical period in ancient Mesopotamia, whose predominant feature was the rise of highly organized city-states. So we have some objectives: 3,800 population, 205 prestige, 32 spacious villas, and 1 temple monument. The Early Dynastic Period in ancient Mesopotamia ranged between 2900 and 2350 BC. During studies of this period, emphasis was predominantly placed on southern and central Mesopotamia, with archaeological digs dating back to the 19th century. It is now clear that adjacent areas such as northern Mesopotamia and western Syria shared many social and cultural elements as well as trade activities with these areas. The abundance of written findings in various languages allow us to approximately determine the ethnic composition of the Mesopotamian populace for the first time. The findings suggest that southern Mesopotamia was inhabited primarily by Sumerians who spoke Sumerian, a non-Semitic language. However, this language was probably already in use by preceding periods. More northern areas were inhabited by a Semitic population that spoke a language sometimes called Ancient Akkadian, or Akkadian. Irrigation techniques underwent gradual improvements during this period, and southern Mesopotamian agriculture is considered to have been the most productive in the Near East. This also allowed for the creation of a highly developed urban society. It is expected that in some areas of Mesopotamia, up to 3/4 of the Sumerian population lived in cities. However, urbanism also underwent great strides in adjacent areas, and we even see the rise of the first large states such as the Kingdom of Ebla in western Syria and the Mari Kingdom on the border between Syria and northern Mesopotamia. In southern and central Mesopotamia, however, city-states remained the primary state units. Nevertheless, cooperation, as well as competition between them, was steadily growing, and we also see alliances forming. Ur. The so-called Ur dynasty controlled Ur between the 26th and 25th centuries BC. This had a great influence on all the southern Mesopotamia and even led to an alliance of city-states in the region. Back then, Ur was very rich, and findings from royal tombs suggest a significant amount of foreign trade. Trade connections were established with the areas located, for instance, around the Indus River, as well as in today's Turkey, Egypt, and Oman. Alright, so we have Ur. We have a bunch of trade partners that we can open up with eventually. But we're going to go ahead and get started. And we're going to continue on normal difficulty. Oh, that's interesting. I tend to not like the way that games are pre-built. So I would lean myself toward an empty map. But on the other hand, the historical start may give us some story. I'm going to start with the empty map and do my own style build. But while we're here, we're waiting rather for the loading screen. I again want to thank Nepos Games for the key to play this game for you. And let's continue. And after overthrowing Lugal-Kitun, you, King Mesopotamia, the king of Uruk, wrested control of the city of Ur. Your task now is to strengthen your position in government. Supporting trade with neighboring cities as well as foreign trade seems to be the best course of action for the glory of Ur. Okay, let's pause and let's take a look. We have our main road coming through here. It doesn't stay on the map very long, which is not a bad deal. We have, of course, our riverside growing areas here, and a bunch of open land. We have to have villas for our final housing, which is still that second tier of housing, but it's spacious villa, which I think is the third tier of the villa tier. And then we, of course, need to have a temple. We have this nice rocky area here that we can't do anything with, and there's a couple of spots here, and then, of course, the rocky bits scattered around. So those would be good places for housing, as opposed to farms and clay pits. I guess production buildings can go there too. So maybe we look up in here someplace for some farming, keeping clear of this line here and this line here, and then maybe even some more farming out here. But we also need to be able to keep we need to keep fish in mind, because we're going to need to have some fisheries out here along the coastline someplace in order to bring in the fish for the villas. They're also going to need the dates like before. They're going to need copper or bricks. I guess that's bricks. And then copper jewelry, I believe, is what this is. So let's plan out some farms here. We're just going to start, of course, with a grain farm and a dairy farm for the regular house people, the regular working class. Let's go to farming. And go to crop farm. And I want to try and place these, again, like we've done before, where we have the ability to sneak the canals in, which might work there. Let's take a look at canals before we get too deep here. We're going to want an irrigation pump here and here for sure, and maybe more as we continue. And then this is going to go irrigation canal 1, 2, 3. This is going to go here. And then do we have enough room, or do I need that part? I think the answer to that is yes. 1, 2, 3. I think we can get rid of this last bit here, or 2. But yes, the answer is yes. Okay, then let's take a look at oops, wrong button. This one over here, a livestock farm. Ooh, that's not good. What if we went down here then? This far? Let's go one more. And then let's change this bit here to not be a canal. That far, at least. We're going to need a little bit of canal over here, I think. I'm also one too far away here. 1, 2, 3. I need to be here, not there. Remove building. We can do... Maybe we do need that. Let's continue with this canal, though, this way. 1, 2, 3. Up here? Can I get this in here? I cannot. I need to move these farms another space this way, but I want to continue experimenting here with this before we decide. Yeah, this needs to be here. So in fact, let's just do this instead. And remove these buildings. And we need to move this. Yeah, we should just remove that as well. You can also access, I learned this by looking at the key bindings. Z is the delete building option. And then, which is this one, which it doesn't show, but then there's X, C, V, B, N, M, and then the decoration and monuments do not have a shortcut key. So if you're good, you can hit those two. I am fair to middling on that sometimes. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we're going to have to go here, which means the other farm... Yeah, I'm going to miss it every time. Needs to go here. Let's see. Let's take these. I keep clicking X when I want Z. Mostly because I'm thinking in the oxygen not included modality, which uses X for delete and C for cancel. Let's see, 1, 2. Can we continue this way? We're gonna run out of. We got space for pumps though. Oh yes, we do. That would be yeah, that would be that button. And then we can get one more in there. 1, 2. And I could then also build farms over here off of this canal if I wanted to. 1, 2, 3. You go here. And we're running out of water again. Alright, we need one more pump. Is there a better place to put it besides? Yeah, that's probably okay. And then a canal here. And here. Is that too much anyway? I think it was. And these are going to also be too much there. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is perfect. So this will get us started. We're going to want to have another worker and another transporter here. And we want to plant 54 farms. That's 18, 36, and 54. And then we're going to do the same thing here. Another producer. What I should have called them since they're both workers. And then we want to have some greenery here. That's 27, 45, and 54 there. Alright, so now we need to have road connecting these up. And then we'll need to also put in warehouses. And these warehouses need to, of course, be someplace where we can get them both to be blue. And I think I want to just do this and this. We'll make this one only take wheat, but make it full. And make this one only take milk, but let it be full. And I think that works out better in the long run anyway. A dirt road can come alongside that, and alongside that, they can be connected together going into there. And then we can build houses in this area and or different shops. But I think houses might be the best option. But I think I want to straighten this crooked road out a little bit. So let's straighten this road out. Like that. And then we'll continue this road this way, and we can go like that. And the remove building also removes trees and decorative stuff here too. So if you need to get rid of stuff like that, you can. Alright, so then we want to have some bakeries for the bread. Those are here? No, those are here. Some bakeries for the bread. And then some housing. And I think I want the housing to be... Actually, I'd rather have the housing maybe down here. Let's see what we can fit in here for housing. Road there. Let's do 10. Can't do 12. We can only do 10. Maybe I should do like this and then like this. Is that going to be a problem with that house, though? Possibly. I should have paused the game before I did that. That's okay. Dirt road comes this way. Yeah, that house is not going to get road access. I don't want this, then. Don't want that bit. Instead, I'm going to put the houses on... that's the wrong button, Wally. Put the houses on this side, I think. Wait, what am I thinking of here? I'm doing this wrong. I'm doing this totally wrong. The houses need to be... Okay, that's not the right kind of house. The houses need to be here and then here. Yeah, that's what I wanted. And then we can possibly do a few more. Oh yeah, we can. We can get... That was 7, 8 maybe? Yeah, I think we want them in rows of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that's good. Dirt road goes here. And there. And I kind of goofed up again. Because I want to have an extra space here that I don't have. Okay, let's delete the whole thing. Sorry, people. Let's put a road back in here. This road goes to... Am I wasting money? Probably. So this dirt road needs to be here. And then we can do houses here. Nope. Houses here. And here, all the way out to 16. This can be 8 as well, and then this can be 8 as well. Okay. And then dirt road goes around this way. Like that. And here comes people again. And let's put another dirt road in right here. People are coming back. Okay, good. I didn't think they really left, but that's fine. So we need to put bakeries in here. I think I want to do... It's too many. For now, but that's... I kind of wanted to see what that looked like. I think that's good. We're planting wheat. We have farmers farming here. What's it called? I think this needs to go here. The milk, that's what it's called. Pause for a moment. Configure all, and then we can resume this here. And then we can set up our market, which is here, poor market. So the bread warehouse is too far away. The milk one is fine, but the bread is too far away. So the option is to bring that closer in some way, and I think we can just do that with a caravan. So we'll put that here. And then we need to turn that off and make it bread only. It needs to be green only, or green rather. This one needs to be red. Red for sending, green for receiving. And then we need our caravan, which is here? No. Here. I think I want to put this out here. Add one going from it. Sorry, you're carrying bread from here to here. Okay, now we need market sellers for bread and milk for now. And now that we have that, we need to also set our route. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. And then this one gets to clone that route. And then we'll have a pottery seller here as well, once we're ready for that. Which is actually going to be very soon. We just need to start building things first. We have plenty of extra workers, so that's great. And I think we can go ahead and start making some pottery now. So clay mine, I'm going to start those out here perhaps. Or perhaps not. Maybe I'll do them down here. Let's use this road as a guideline. Here. We want to have a... First of all, we need to have a warehouse out here someplace. Either on either side. I think this side's probably better. And then we want to have the aforementioned clay mines. Which we can do one there. Oh no, we can't. It's off the map. Okay, we're going to do them on this side then. That one's still on the map. 2 clay mines. Where are we at with production, by the way, of food? Ah, right. We need to add another baker here and here. And we're not going to have enough food for all the houses that I built. We're going to add another set of farms. So 2 clay mines and 2 ceramic workshops to start with. I guess I needed to... Your range is what? Not enough. I need to not accept anything here but pottery. The clay that's there needs to not be there, but they'll pick it up eventually, I think. Then we need to do ceramic workshops here, but I want to start them to where they're in range, just barely, of the... And we'll do 4 of those, and we'll have 2 more of these. That'll work, of the warehouse. And then we need to upgrade this, but I want to come out here and build another farm first. Because we're going to need more farming, because we're currently drawing, capable of drawing 32 food, but we're only capable of making 27. So we need to add some more food. Making, that is. We could actually add more houses, too, if we wanted to. That's not what I wanted. I want a crop farm first. So let's look at this as an option. People are leaving the city. Don't leave me. Don't leave me. Let's see. You can go there. That's 1, 2, 3. And we could build a canal over there. That would work. Okay, so let's irrigation canal. 1 more here for this square right there. And then 1, 2, 3. Irrigation canal comes across here. 1, 2, 3, and it comes down here. Then we need to figure out where we can put in our pumps. Do 1 there, and we could do 1 there if we need it. And we need it. Alright. And that should be enough for you. 18. Oops. 36 and 54. Actually, there's 1 too many. So why not save it? And then finally we need a dirt road coming into here. And for right now I'm going to leave this at just 2 workers. And 2 transporters, I suppose. No, we don't even need that. Just 2 workers. We can add a 3rd one, but we don't really need it right now. We're going to overproduce wheat. And anyway, if we do. And then these guys have 3. 2 of these can do enough baking, I believe, for 1 whole farm. Yeah, so we need to add 1 more bakery, and that will go here. And I think 2 is enough. Yes, because we can produce up to 45, but consume 36 into bread, and then the 36 bread we're only consuming 32. So we're good with that. And then we need to do another dairy farm over here, or livestock farm rather, and that's where this comes in. We need to have a little bit more of a canal. I also need to be very mindful of where the road needs to go. So I think what I'm going to do is look at how the road can go. Could the road go this way? No. We also need to plan for a warehouse here, because we can't reach this warehouse from that farm. So let's see about the warehouse. I think the warehouse needs to be out here. Can't be. Maybe the warehouse could just be right here. That could work. And then we would have a road going this way. 1, 2, 3. Actually, the road could come even this close. Can that be a road? Yes, it can. Okay, we're going to do that. And then we need to have... we're going to just do 2 sets of farms for right now. We'll do this one and this one. And then if we wanted to have a 3rd worker here, we'd have to add an irrigation canal down this line. But that's okay, because we should have some place where we can put in a pump. This is going to accept milk and only milk. And then we'll come to our trusty caravan here and have you hauling milk from this one to this one. And of course we need to set the flags, red and green. So that should give us enough food and milk for these final houses. Yeah, we had the food already. We just need the milk. And we now have a bunch of pottery. So we can have another cellar here. Are you guys working okay? You're going here, here, and here. That might be fine. They're missing resources. Yeah, I think we can have the third cellar here. And we'll clone one of their routes. People are leaving the city. We can have provide our people enough living conditions. Yeah, we probably just weakened a house because we don't have enough bread being made. And then we need to have a water well here. And this can have at least, or just one person, I think, probably for now. We'll do the same type of route for the well, the water carrier, and now we have a standard house. Which is great because that gives us 94 people capacity versus 62 or 30 at the shacks. So the more capacity we have, the more workers we have, the more work we can do. And now it's just a matter of getting enough bread caught up to make up for what we're using versus what we're able to provide. I feel like that's not enough, but it is because the stats say that it is. We're making 36. We only need 32, at least until we get to do some trading. Which, let's see who will trade with us. Wait, these are different than the cities that were shown on the map. Interesting. Magan wants... just a tribute to start, apparently. Apparently they're all just tributes to start. They don't need prestige. Interesting. Okay, they don't need prestige to start the trades. They just want stuff. So, Uruk wants bricks and or pottery, both to start and then to continue to sell. They'll send us fish. Adab wants bricks, but they'll send us dates. Uma wants bricks or jewelry. They'll send us bricks. Wait. Oh, that's copper. Okay. That's copper. That's bricks. Okay, so these were actually copper, not jewelry, or not bricks. Lagash, so they all want copper. And these guys will sell us ceramics, but we're not going to spend 87, don't leave, on ceramics when we can make them our own. Although, interestingly, we could buy ceramics from Lagash for 87 and sell it to Magan. Oh no, it's 27. Never mind. Yeah, we're not buying ceramics. We're going to make ceramics. They'll sell us bricks, but we can make our own. Okay, so I think our goal will probably be either Uruk to be able to export ceramics or Magan to be able to export ceramics. Probably Magan because 27... 22, yeah, because they want more and they'll pay more, so Magan is better for ceramics. But we need to stockpile first, so we need to build more. Let's, where are we at with workers? We have 1,200 workers free. Yeah, let's do some of that. We're clay mining here and here. And they still haven't cleared this out. If they're not going to do it, let's turn off these two. And let's set up, ceramic workshops here and here. Let's add in the additional producers here. And maybe they'll gobble up that clay. Is that clay? Yeah, that clay that's in there. Maybe. Why won't they pick that up? Interesting that nobody's picking that up. They're saying they don't have any work. Unless it's because there's only 2 and they won't haul that little. That also doesn't make that much sense. So let's just do this, which is destroy, and call it a day. Okay, you need to have more workers. More workers. More workers. And more workers. We're gonna make a ton of clay. And then we're gonna ship it out of here. So we need to set up a shipping port someplace. We also need to keep in mind places where we want to have the villas. And that's probably going to be in this area here. Let's look at shipping. It needs to be obviously on the water. I suppose we should probably do here. Yeah, port. Rotate that. We need to have 3 spaces for this. Dang. Well, that might be the only viable spot right there. There's one there, but getting there might not be that easy. And by might not, I mean definitely not. Because I think we'd have to come from this direction. And the only way to come from this direction would be to change these fields around. I think out here is our best bet. Right there. We could actually do some more clay here. Pottery out here. That would work. Let's do a dirt road this way. I'm going to come all the way over here just because it's in the way anyway. And then we can go up there. We also need to keep in mind that we need to plant dates someplace. So maybe the dates should be done up here. And I think we need to have a warehouse out here that will accept pottery. And a caravan to haul that pottery from here to here. And this, of course, needs to be green, and this needs to be red. Because that's what that says. And that should do it. Then we just need to open that trade route once we have enough pottery stockpiled, which we don't. We need 40 of that. So I think what we'll do is we'll leave this episode here, and we will pick this back up in the next episode. Right here, starting to trade pottery to make some coin. And eventually we'll make our temple, and then I think we'll do the villas last. Just because of, at least until we need them. Maybe we need them for making jewelry or something. But at least until we need them, we won't set them up. So thank you all for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.